our new start is constantly drawing nearer.
There we go.
A river in a dry land, the lessons in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land, remind us we're here for creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. When a cool drop of water suddenly gotta clear my head of anger and greed, a place to refresh heart and mind. Can I find some time and rivers and dry land, the last days of lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land, remind us what we're here for, creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. I tried hard, but we're dealing with someone. I hope we're good, all I want is all of the cat. I tried hard, but we're dealing with someone. I hope we're good, all I want is all of the cat. I tried hard, but we're dealing with someone. I hope we're good, all I want is all of the cat. Midday street for a sign telling this person's the air. The body starts to sit and wait. Your right seems so innocent. Everything makes sense to you. They didn't do me.
How's this?
Way of life, way of life. I heard you say we were on the same street. Way of life, way of my life. Way of life, way of life. I heard you say we were on
I
the
see.
same street. Way of
Okay,
life,
well,
way
yeah,
of
we were doing YouTube then, I'd say. Do what you need to. Oh, okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, how am I now? Okay. I think I found the culprit is actually my input device on Discord got put to like 75% input volume. So that's what happened, I think.
Way of life, way of life. I heard you say we were on the same street. Way of life, way of my life. Way of life, way of life. I heard you say
Okay, now you should be able to hear me. One moment, guys. My software for my audio updated, and now OBS doesn't know where anything is, so have fun watching Stella while I re-plug these in here. Arx is with me, but I'm pretty sure he is also muted on my end through OBS, so...
I don't know if that's an invitation to test that or not, but hi.
It kind of was, but now you can speak, I think.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, you can't. Hang on.
No.
Oh, hoi, 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 hoi.
Wait.
Hoi, hoi, mi, hoi, noi.
Oh, I just pulled up the stream audio. I think we're good.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I think we're good. I can hear the stream audio now.
You can hear yourself?
Yeah, I went to Twitch and I turned the audio on.
Well, that's not how it's supposed to be going, so I need to reroute you differently. Hang on.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, some of my Elgato stuff is not rerouting either. So hold up. That's default, that's default. That is different. Okay. Try speaking now.
Hello?
What the heck? Ouch. It's not something I specifically have to do in Discord, is it? Because that would suck.
No idea.
Let me see. Okay, I changed that. Now try speaking.
Hello, it's Arx.
I can see your thingy on my thing now.
Am I correct?
Yay! Should be able to hear.
Okay, yay!
Can you confirm for me?
Yeah, I can hear on the stream.
Alright, that's what I needed. I mean, like, I could hear you at first through my browser source, but I don't want you mixed in with my browser source. I had to put you back
yeah,
on your
I get
own
you.
source. Your
Yeah,
own source.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. And Stella's being a good girl.
The good news is, it doesn't seem like anyone's here yet, so...
Wow, thanks for calling it out. Thanks so much.
It's okay.
You know, I try to ignore the fact when I don't have any viewers. That's like the mentality you need to keep to be a streamer, you know that?
Sorry, I like facing that problem head on a little bit, you know?
So you're just gonna be like, oh, well, no one's here. Guess I'll leave. Guess we'll stop the stream. Hmm?
No, not at all. We're gonna stay here, and if someone comes by, I'm gonna talk to them in the training mode, you know?
What the fuck? Stop. Alright, well, I guess now that that's out of the bag, I mean, I just kind of say hi when people decide to say hi, or people can lurk too, but...
Yeah, of course.
Calling things out is kind of just a... You're not one for common courtesy, are you?
Nah, I'm pretty straightforward when it comes to things.
This is why you haven't begun streaming.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me turn Lo-Fi Girl down a little bit. I just realized,
Oh, is she jamming?
She was a little loud. I don't usually have her at max volume. So that's why. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, she's a little louder than I usually have her. I still say hello anyway. So, hello everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's your girl, your man-eating Mandrake maiden, Lavi, you could say. Arx is with me for the first part of Wheel Spin Wednesday because we wanted to go over our trip. For anyone that was interested, we had went to a con over the weekend. Oh, Stella's so sleepy. She's got my hair tie with her. You want to play with the hair tie? Yeah.
Nah, she's just sitting with it right now. I tried messing with her with it. But yeah, no, I wanted to just come on and make sure I was here for the talking.
What kind of attack is that, huh? Yeah, because oh my god. And you guys see, this is how she tries to play, and she's totally missing the mark.
She's so bad at playing. It's kind of crazy, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. We've got some experiences to tell y'all, so stay a while and listen if you'd like. Before I go do my usual wheel spinning Wednesday on Twitch.
Get that tea off the stove and come in here for a minute. We got some stories to tell at you. Yeah.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'll have Stella up here while we talk about the con until we move to like us actually being at the con, because we did buy things. Excuse me, she stole that from me. Give it back.
Yeah.
Give it back. So I figured what we could do is just start on a day-by-day basis, starting with like Friday, and then move our way through.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, this is a convention we don't usually attend consistently, and as far as con like attendance goes, I think at this rate and going forward, we're only going to attend if there is something very specific that draws our attention. We used to attend cons on a yearly thing. Oh no, or she'll leave and then she won't be a good stimulation distraction.
Oh no.
Damn you, curse you, feline.
I can't believe she did this to us.
I guess I'll just squish this Zhongli while I do it. Yeah, because one, especially after our trip this weekend, man, shit has gotten expensive.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's definitely not something we can do as much anymore. And our main reasoning for going to this con was because Alejandro Saab and Dawn, the voice of Akihiko and Aigis respectively, were there. I know the voice actress for Nahida for Genshin was also there. But I didn't have anything for her to sign, which makes me sad. Because after I finished Sumeru, I think as of right now, I haven't finished Fontaine, but I think she's one of my favorite Archons. Zhongli will always be the ikemen of my heart, but Nahida is just... I love her story, and she's cute.
I can understand that, yeah.
So, I have heard things of, a bit of things of, oh my gosh, I can't remember Fontaine's Archon, her name right now.
I don't know.
But, I'm sure I'll like her too when I do Fontaine.
Is it the blonde lady?
In 10 years, blonde lady? No.
Or no, I don't know. I don't know.
You're thinking of the blonde lady with the parasol, right?
Yeah, I was. I don't know, like, anything. That's like the last...
Her name is Navia, and her design is super cute.
I see.
But yeah. Also, hi, Channy. Welcome in. How has your week been? I hope you've been well. Glad to have you here with us. No, I think... Oh my gosh, what's her name? I can't remember. But no, she's the shorter girl with the white hair with the obvious blue stripe in it.
Okay. I think I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah. Her playstyle is kind of cool because, like, depending on if you charge or just tap her elemental skill, it changes the way she functions from like a healer to a DPS.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, hope you guys are good. Yes. We despite everything, we really enjoyed our trip last weekend out to a convention. We were about to get into talking about that, but like, I'd say we really needed it despite everything that happened. And when I say that, I don't mean any negativity towards the convention or the staff or anything like that. Like, the con was perfectly fine.
As far as the actual con goes, we had a great time at the con specifically for the most part, and that's mostly on my end, and we'll definitely get into that.
It was literally all the circumstances are surrounding and getting to the con that like kind of like almost killed us, you could say. Yeah, so getting into it then, so Friday is when we were going to leave. We only went to the con for one day. We only went Saturday. But so Friday we had already got everything packed. Only had one suitcase luggage, which is really surreal for me because I always, when I would cosplay every time I went to a con, so I'd always have at least like 2 or 3.
Like minimum 2 bags, because like one was all costumes and the other would have to be clothes. Yeah,
like the actual necessities you need as a human being when you're traveling. So our plan was we reserved we reserved 2 rooms. The big issue was the hotel right now, I'll tell you, for us. So we had reserved 2 rooms, one for Arx and I, and then another one for some local friends that were also going up that we wanted, like, we were all going up together technically, like, just to like keep an eye out for each other and like make sure like everything's daijobu, and everything. So we were going to, it was like a one night stay, 2 rooms, at this place that was labeled as an extended extended stay. So in a sense, like, I know some people will actually live at places like that instead of like, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure why they would do that compared to like an apartment or something.
So like the typical reason,
it's slightly cheaper.
The typical reason why you would get something like this is because like you're having like a renovation done on your house or something like that, you know. Like your kitchen is being renovated, or a bedroom, and you're like 1 bedroom apartment or something, and that's like the typical like use of these places. Unfortunately, as some people may know, they have become very unused over time and sold and handed amongst many owners. After they started shutting down several of these places, they just wouldn't get used anymore. And I think that's basically what happened to the place we ended up at. But I think they were still using like all of the branding in association with the original hotel, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Because of COVID happened, you know, a lot of places shut down. So I can see, yeah, like these bigger chains taking the not as trafficked buildings from their wing, overall arcing brand or whatever, and selling it. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but
yeah, whatever happened here, man, I've honestly stayed in worse places, and I would still rather go stay at those ones.
Yeah. Also, hi Natsu. Thank you for welcoming us back. Thank you.
Hey Natsu, good to see you.
Yeah, we're feeling a lot better. I'm a lot more rested after taking. I'm glad I took Monday off because I really needed it. And,
I agree. Yeah. I'm really happy that I recovered so fast after the convention.
But okay, so we Arx and I, because I took PTO off for Friday, we were going to be the first group to go up to check into the hotel, get everything squared away for the second group that would be coming up afterwards. Yep. So we left. Also, the entire weekend, like our entire state was like under thunderstorms and stuff like that, and wind. Thankfully though, we managed to like drive in the perfect spot to not get caught up in any storms when we left up on Friday.
Yeah, we dodged like pretty much all the weather on the way up.
Yeah, we didn't start hitting rain until we actually got into the town for where the convention is being held. So we get there and we go to our hotel. Looks pretty okay on the outside, what you would expect, you know. Then
so
I was gonna let 𝐒𝐔𝐿 check in, and 𝐒𝐿, you tell the hotel.
We're gonna switch to your perspective straight to me.
Yeah.
So I walk in, and the first thing I actually notice is we have friends at the counter. How fantastic! So I talk with them for a second while they're trying to check in. They end up getting refused at the door, which is probably the best thing that could have happened to them, because one of them was under 21, and that's insane. Because I can guarantee there was a child no older than 7 years old behind the counter at this place. Anyway, so I get in, I start trying to check in. They basically tell me I can't have my name for both rooms, and I need $100 cash deposit.
Stella. She jumped up over on my right side.
Of course she did.
Chaos. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
She knows I'm talking.
Yeah.
So
no,
I need $100 cash deposit.
Girl, what are you doing? Okay, yeah.
I need $100 cash deposit for every room. And I wasn't really told of this initially. Because it's nowhere on their site.
Everything they told him when we got there was not
Yeah, I can tell you right now, both of these two policies I've just stated are not anywhere on their websites at all. So I'm like, okay, that's whatever. I can understand that security deposits are needed. So I was like, all right, I'll just go get the money from the ATM really quick. So we get in, we try to find an ATM. We get to the ATM, and I try to withdraw the $200 for the rooms. At this point, I was fine with the place until I found out they had already charged us for the entire booking.
Yeah, so red flag number 1, they turned away our other pair of friends that we were also going to hang out with later, but were not a part of our hotel group. They just happened to decide to want to have a room at the same hotel we had already reserved.
Yeah, they ended up at the same place on accident, just exactly like us, essentially.
They turned them away because one person in their party was 19 instead of 21, and apparently to even check in, everyone has to be 21 or older with ID proof, which I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I've only ever heard of just the person who owns the room, who's responsible for it.
Yeah,
because that's what makes sense.
The name there is the one liable for anything that happens in the room, damages and or otherwise. And security deposits I've heard of before, but usually they hold it on your card, not wanting $100 per room in cash.
So at this point, I get back into the car from the gas station ATM, and I bring this up with Labby. We both say, fuck this, and immediately go to cancel our reservation at the hotel.
Yeah. Oh, well, not just that. A third red flag was they wouldn't let 𝐒𝐿 have 2 different rooms under the same name.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned that already.
Yeah, but those were the 3 main things.
That's the third one? That's the third one you say?
Well, and then when we left, they charged us.
Well, you see, my third red flag...
Keys.
You want to know what my third red flag was? When we got back to the hotel to do the cancellation, and we find who I can only assume is the owner trying to teach a dog how to do tricks behind the service desk.
That's my 4th, though.
That's your 4th?
Yes.
See, everything up to that point, I was kind of like, okay, I've stayed at seedy places before.
That was my 5th, because the second time when we came back and decided we were going to go up there and tell them that we were going to cancel was as soon as I walked in, I got a huge whiff of the plants.
The plant.
The stank plant,
Yeah.
And
despite them actively going on reviews of this place, the hotel manager, and accusing their previous tenants of all being drug addicts and everything, and how it's not allowed here.
Yeah, big whiff, immediate. As soon as I got there, I was like, oh no, I don't care if they let us through now. I kind of want to leave because, no offense to those that do use it as a recreational thing, my body just can't handle it, and it can't handle the smell.
Yeah, it's totally whatever. It's just
smelling it, depending on how potent it is. But
Like, there's a difference between, like, someone you know who's, like, doing it recreationally or someone who, like, just doesn't care about their situation and is just, like, using it as an addiction source, you know?
Right.
That's the exact line we're talking about here with this place.
But
it was definitely in the red.
Anyway, so while Arx was driving us back there, I was like, I'm gonna double check online and make sure that there's any to see if there's any information about their deposit.
Yeah, you looked up all nice policy details.
I directly Googled their address and clicked on the first link and went down to their FAQ, and it said that they don't do any deposits.
Yeah, like I sincerely don't think this place is actually affiliated with the original hotel anymore.
Probably not.
Because the other thing is, any of the booking websites for this place show an entirely different address that takes you like 6 miles away from the place in the middle of an intersection.
No, because I took that direct address, not the first one, the actual one that we were at the location at Wise, and it still had that entire branding and everything.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying is like,
oh, to like not have the third-party sites
on
look any
booking
further?
services, yes.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Because like I'm pretty sure you can't leave like a Google review on an address specifically. Okay. Like you have to have like something physically there in service, sort of. Okay.
So they misled the booking sites.
Yeah, because if you like actually find the Google reviews for this place, they're ass.
Yeah.
They are fucking awful.
Yeah, we thought we were okay because Arx checked the info on the booking site and then the info on their direct website, and everything looked clean until you actually directly Google their address.
Yeah, and I think that really like shows the testament of like other friends of ours ending up there also without even talking to me about the place in the first place.
Yeah. But
is the other thing.
So the second time we walk in, I'm like, I'm canceling this. And first off, we had to wait like almost 10 minutes because they were completely ignoring us and no one else was there.
Yeah, they were just actively ignoring us.
So the lady was like, she was about to hand us the keys to the rooms over, actually. And then she's like, oh, wait, did you get the name switched over? And I'm like, actually, we're canceling. And then her attitude just went. It immediately switched. Like, she shut down. She was like not having anything else I said to her afterwards.
Oh, yeah, no, they were so pissed.
I even brought up, I'm like, we're not giving you $200 in cash. Your website says it doesn't. And she's like, no, it's in our policies. I'm like, girl, here's my screenshot. Here's the circle. I circled it. And she just wouldn't, she barely even looked at it. She just immediately flipped around and she's like, okay, refund. You'll get a refund. And then we wait. And then she turns around and she's like, you're going to have to like ask the booking website to refund you.
And that's just insane. That means they don't have access to the booking site information to cancel it. You know what I mean?
No, I know they were able to charge us because when we walked in, they charged us. But then another lady followed up that other lady and was like, no, we didn't charge you. You got charged in the morning. And no, we didn't because we checked our account in the morning to make sure we were good for gas and everything.
Yeah, because, you know, you leave town without checking your bank account ever. Like,
yeah. Well, yeah. Let's not prepare for a long, huge trip and make sure that we have money in our account. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this place was super sketchy. Every, like, review that's actually seemed written by a person that's been there is awful. They had an awful time between the owner, the employees, and just everything else around the place.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we still haven't gotten our refund back.
Yeah, I'm having to dispute that with our bank right now. And when I explained it to them, as soon as I used the phrase, it was like walking into an episode of Hotel Hell, the lady immediately laughed and understood entirely my situation.
Remember one time our hotel room getting robbed a few years ago? Wait, like someone specifically got into your guys' room and stole your stuff?
Natsu, that's insane. I don't like that.
That is insane. I don't like it either. I'm forgetful, and sometimes I'll forget to pick up everything out of my hotel room. And I think that's how I lost a couple of con artist stuff when I went out to Arizona. Because I think Arx and I, we could not make... That thing was like... How long was it? It was like 24 hours to drive.
It was a 20-hour drive there and back.
It was
So-
a day's drive, and we were not about that. So like we stopped at a motel on the way there and on the way back in Texas, and either someone took my Catherine and Artist Alley prints out of our car, or I was a dum-dum and accidentally left them in the motel.
Yeah,
That's like as close as we got to
knows?
robbery, but yeah, the hotel didn't deactivate the previous door key card, and the previous guys got in. They even took the bed and TV. Whoa!
That's crazy.
Whoa! Oh, that is.
That's nuts.
That is nuts. How do you even? But also, like, I would expect the lobby reception to like make sure that all the key cards are accounted for before like fully checking somebody out.
I mean, usually they do, but like I don't know, something like that could slip through. I
was
can
gonna
see
say
it.
you say that, but we did find a different hotel to stay at.
Yeah.
And, oh my god, they were super nice. It was
Yeah, they were great. They were fantastic. I love those people.
It was a branch of the Ramada
Yep, Ramada.
hotel.
Yep.
Yeah. And they were even having a convention going on at the same time. But they went and took our soaked, wet rat asses in the night of. Thank God.
Yeah, thankfully we managed to get a couple of hotel rooms before our second party got up to
the rate
convention
wasn't even
area.
like too much of a difference either. They could have charged us out the ass, and we would have been probably too exhausted to even bother hopping around.
Yeah, I could have paid an extra $50 a piece for those rooms, and I would have taken it. Like,
but yeah. Anyway, you say that, but when we checked out the next day at the Ramada, they didn't really check our key cards either. They were just like, okay, thank you. So
yeah,
I mean,
they just accepted it and were like, to be fair, they had like one person working the counter ever, so.
I mean, so yeah, I can kind of see that happening a bit more often than you'd think that it might happen, but
yeah. Honestly though, just as likely as having like a murder happen at the hotel you're staying at, you know what I mean?
Can you not?
It happens, like.
I like watching true crime, but not right after I've gotten like away from such a place myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fun fact: it actually happened to a comedian I used to watch a lot.
What?
Yeah, he has an entire bit in one of his specials about it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but no, we were saved. Granted, I guess it's good we left when we did, because we basically got that new hotel room literally 30 minutes before our second group got into town.
Yeah.
So
perfect timing.
I was sweating a little bullets there, but hey, 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐶, what's up?
Hey, 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐶, good to see you.
Yeah, how's it going? But while we were struggling with our hotel situation, our second group almost got hit. They left later than us, so they actually did have to drive up through the storm and the wind, and they saw a semi flip
into the ditch.
Yeah, a semi flipped and the dirt and grass hit their car, but like it wasn't hard enough to do any actual damage. But gosh,
yeah,
there was
thankfully.
also a jester model in the lobby.
Sorry, casually making McGriddles right now.
So that scared them. So we still had plans to do karaoke, which we still made. Thank goodness our Friday night wasn't like
karaoke plans.
Our plans weren't completely ruined, but like, ugh.
Yeah, like technically nothing was ruined, but a bunch of weird crap happened.
Oh yeah, that, and we're still disputing that sus scammy
That
hotel.
super sus scammy hotel.
That super the scussy hotel.
Super scussy hotel.
But okay. I was gonna say, 𝐼𝐶, you kind of did go back and forth a bit before we actually like pulled out our bank, though. Driving right now, but I'll be back on PC to hang out. Okie dokie, 𝐒𝐿𝐴𝐶. Safe driving.
Yeah, be safe. I don't know. Why are you looking at Twitch while driving?
Yeah, but you went. 𝐼𝐶 even went so far first as to contact the third-party booking site.
Yeah, no, I did everything. I did everything.
to try and like make sure like, hey, this place sucks ass, give us our refund. And like it almost felt like we were gonna get it without having to contact our bank, until they were like, yeah, we gotta send that place an email and have them accept the fact that they're not gonna charge you any cancellation fees and stuff. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. And then like the next day, ARC's got an email back saying, yeah, they said they're not going to accept that.
Oh, so that email didn't even come the next day. It was like 3 hours later.
Oh, right, yeah, it was later. Hey, at least the booking like third-party site was on it. You know what I mean? And
yeah, they at least tried, but I was like, that is the dumbest shit ever. That they have to like email them to be like, did you tell them they can cancel without a fee? Yeah, and they were just like, yeah. So no, that place is like on my like never speak. After this stream, I'm never speaking nor wish to see that hotel ever again. Also, hi Hiki. Hello Hiki, it's good to see you.
And you're good coming in late. No worries. We're
vibing.
We're talking about our biggest issue, which was hotel. We haven't even gotten to the con yet.
The actual obstacle has been like pretty much vanquished at this point in our story.
Yep. Just waiting on that refund from the bank. Our bank has also been really good. We've had them for a couple years. If anyone's looking for a bank, I recommend ♂. We've had to take out a what is it that they call it? Fraud. We've had
dispute?
We've had to do a fraud dispute before, and they made it work. So I'm sure they'll make this one work as well.
Yeah, I am 100% sure we're getting our money back, because this place is just like, it should actually be shut down and just torn down.
Everyone that you or I have talked to after we came back from our trip said, yes, that place is so shady. Like, I talked to my supervisor about it. As soon as I told her about the cash security deposit, she was like, nah.
Dude, the ♂ employee that I spoke to in person and on the phone were both just like, that's crazy.
Having issues with the bank, just blow the entire place up. Yeah, blow yours up and then go to ours, because we trust them.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah, just blow this hotel all the way up. Extended stay? Man, I couldn't even get a night there.
No! So yeah, got the rooms figured out. 30 minutes later, the other group came up. Then like I took a nap before they came up. I needed a little bit of that. And then we immediately had to go to the karaoke place, because they only accept reservations. So we had it reserved for 9:30 p.m. We get there. Oh my god, it was... Oh man, guys. It was great. It was exactly what I wanted.
It is
after all that shit that happened.
Karaoke place. We loved it. It was absolutely fantastic.
Let's see. We get in there, they bag check us. That's fine. Arx gets called out for his Broly shirt.
It's not a Broly shirt. It's an Android 16 shirt.
Android 16. So he immediately made fast friends with literally the guy that was checking us in.
Yeah. I made friends very quickly with like everybody at that place.
But yeah, we get in there, we get our own private booth. It holds up to 10 people for $75 an hour. Literally looks like the door's huge,
like,
the inside's fancy.
It's literally what I'd call swanky. Like, it's nice.
I'll just pull up one of the example photos that I have on my phone here, but I wish I had that kind of ability to socialize. Honestly, you have to just wear your nerdy shit out there to get combos to happen. It's true.
Like, you gotta own it nowadays. Like,
that's another reason why, like, even though I wasn't cosplaying at the con, I wore my Koromaru shirt and like held my Koromaru plush, and it was still like an easy way for me to like socialize, because people would be like, oh, it's Koromaru. I'm like, yeah, he's a good boy. And yeah,
Yeah, like, who can turn down like petting a stuffed dog? Like,
or holding it.
Yeah, especially. Unfortunately I couldn't like really set that up for myself. So this is where boss 2 of the weekend adventure comes up. felt like I was dying the entire time at the convention.
Yeah, you did not sleep at all when we got back after karaoke.
Yeah, so after we got karaoke and got food, we got back to our hotels and turned in for the night. Unfortunately...
Here's an example of what one of the small rooms looks like at the karaoke lounge.
Actually, that's literally our room.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
This is a different room.
One. Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 different quote-unquote smallest rooms.
I think there's 4 small rooms, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, still like their smallest room holds 10 people, and if you split 75 an hour between 10 people, I mean, that's a pretty good deal in my opinion.
That ain't much.
Yeah.
I can attest the drinks at the bar were also very good. I only had a glass and a shot with a very good friend of mine.
They had 3 microphones in the room too, so you could do duos, trios, solos, whatever. Yep. When you make your reservation, you can actually send them a customized list that they will have ready for you when you walk in. Yeah. We did not do that. We just pick stuff off of their internalized things, and they also allow you to search YouTube.
Yeah, which honestly, between those 2 options, you can find almost anything that you want to sing on. Yep.
It just makes me really sad though, because like our town was about to have something similar open, and then COVID hit. So
yeah, it was the exact worst time for it to try and open.
Yeah, because I think one of the owners of our boba shops was actually going to open that right next to the boba shop.
Yeah, I think they were directly behind it. I think you're right.
Unfortunate. But still amazing. We actually had so much fun, we paid for an extra hour.
Yeah, we actually got an extension for an hour. It was so fun.
The way Lavi made me think the rooms is like, here's the smallest room, here's the smaller room, here's the actual smallest room. All right, being for real now, this is the smallest room.
Could you imagine? Man.
Arcs and another one of our local friends got lucky. They snuck out for a drink because, like we mentioned before, another pair of our friends that came up that we met at our hotel that got turned away. They joined us, and they're 19, but the karaoke bar let them in. But of course, we couldn't have alcohol in the booth, so they had to go out to have it, and they actually got to sing some songs on stage because nobody rinsed it out.
Yeah,
word
no one
by
rinsed the
word,
front
that
booth.
is what they said because it's expensive.
Yeah, the lady who was doing all of her service and everything was just like, no one ever rents the bar party area. If you guys want to just sing for a little bit while you drink, go for it.
Which they did. We kind of heard. What did you and Friendo sing? I forgot.
I was singing Paramore, and he was singing Incubus.
Oh, right. I do remember him saying that. I didn't know you picked a Paramore song though.
I did Misery Business.
Oh, of course. Nice.
Yeah, the classic.
We had an odd mix of industry, VTuber karaoke going on.
Yeah.
Yakuza.
Vocaloids,
we definitely sang Yakuza. I think like the second or third song I picked Bakamitai.
Yeah.
So I did a duo song for that. I think actually all the Yakuza songs that were played, at least 2 people sang together.
I was gonna say all the Yakuza songs were basically a group session.
2 people on the mic, but everybody else was screaming too. So
Yeah.
It was so fun.
I started the night off, thankfully, with Chella, head Chella, of course.
Yeah.
I felt like that was a fitting tribute for everything.
Mm-hmm. And then one of our friends put "God Only Knows" from Harumi's Suzumi, and I'm like,
God,
I felt that far back.
old.
We're singing Fukai Mori from Inuyasha as well.
Oh God, I felt so old when that came up. I was like, I remember watching Haruhi on like YouTube in parts of 3.
Oh yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah, when you had like 10, 10, and 10 episodes up. Yeah. Because YouTube's upload limit was 10 minutes only.
Mm-hmm. So, and then there was a couple of actual English songs, but a lot of it was definitely 100% nerdy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did put Modern Crusaders on from Enigma, but I can't remember what else English I put in. We also dipped into some Vocaloid as well.
Yeah.
Which they sing too fast. I tried.
Yeah.
I'll just
yeah,
say that.
That's the best thing about synthesized software.
Aside from Otome Kaibo, because I did a cover song on it, all the other ones I was like, Sekai de ichiban ohime-sama. Oops, this was a mistake.
Yeah, this is, man. But yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, 100% would do it again, but like our town only has like open mic bar karaoke, and like, man, I don't want to sing in front of like
I don't
like slammed like people, you know, like.
Yeah, I don't want to do it in front of a bunch of weird strangers I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I want it in front of the weird people
I want it in front of the
know.
weird people I know.
At least they'll get the references and stuff.
Yeah, at least they'll know why I'm singing it.
So at least I tried. Yeah, everybody tried. Everyone that picked up the mic tried. I was super happy.
Yeah, I really want to make sure everyone tried at least one song, you know?
Everybody did, too. Out of the 7 of us? 8 of us. 8 of us. And then I would say that was our perfect Friday night, but then on the way back, we almost got in a car wreck.
Oh my god, I forgot about the car wreck, actually. You're right. So...
I did it because it would have hit me.
Yeah, it was gonna hit you, exactly. So yeah, I'm driving back to the hotel. There's construction on my right, like 3 lanes over, right? And just all of a sudden, we see this car just kind of speeding up a little bit, and then it just swings hard left and tries to U-turn into the oncoming traffic that I'm currently leading.
Yep.
So I have to swerve left immediately to avoid this complete asshole.
Yeah, my life did not flash before my eyes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, not today. Not happening on my watch.
Yeah, so that was an experience. And then after that, we were like, okay, we're going to Denny's.
Yeah, the Denny's, of course, the Denny's run.
Oh, I am a little sad. The Denny's that we went to did not have what I usually order. They had no skillets, so I had to order an omelet.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I've never not been to a Denny's that doesn't have skillets. Also, hi, Yule.
Hey, Yule. Yeah, what a part. Absolutely awful. I can't believe it. It's one of my living nightmares to be in a car wreck on the highway.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah. So, and then I took the leftovers because I'm a leftovers person. I think I'm the...
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to take your burger leftover, but you
I was gonna, but like when I woke up, when I woke up, that's very funny because I hardly slept that night.
Yeah, we got home. We didn't get home. We got to the hotel room.
We got to the hotel.
I passed out pretty easily, I want to say.
Yeah, you did. You went to sleep very quickly.
Yeah, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. So.
Yeah. So I almost did, and as I was like drifting off to sleep, like every time my legs started cramping, really bad. And I was like, okay, this has happened before. Hasn't happened in a while. I'll just go soak it in hot water and massage it out like I usually do. Well, that did not help.
You kept waking up like every couple hours, cramping out of bed, and
a couple hours is really generous. It was like every 30 minutes, honestly.
Ouch. Well, I can at least say it felt like a couple hours for me because I did wake up every now and then.
Yeah, that must have been nice, at least. But yeah, no, I basically since it started in my leg, it started to creep up into my rib cage and my back and everything too. So it felt like my muscles were trying to tear themselves apart. And I'm just trying to stay hydrated and stretch these muscles out and everything the entire time.
Would you say it worked or not?
I could get it to work every once in a while, but it would just cripple me. I'd literally have to scrunch up. I'd start sweating really bad, overheating as well. My body would just shut down and force me to recover essentially for a little bit.
Yeah, I would like to preface this that a couple days leading up to the con, Arx was drinking this drink called Body Armor.
Oh god, yeah, I'm never drinking this again.
I kind of feel like that it is partially responsible because there is another instance, ironically enough, about what has it been? It's been
about 6 to 7 years.
Yeah, it's about 6 to 7 years ago, literally around this exact same time. Aw, she turned into a ball. What a good girl. Sorry, distracted. I was prepping for this same con, and for about a whole month, because me and another friend needed to sew 3 full outfits within about a month and a half's time. I basically ended up living over there. I would go to work, come back to live basically at her place, and sew until it was time to go to bed. And to try and keep me focused and like constantly working, I would have that drink, Body Armor.
Body Armors, yeah, because at the same time, I was drinking it a bit too back then.
And like, it does help you focus, but I really don't think that thing is made for like consecutive, constant consumption, because we made the outfits. We went up to the con, day of, because we were going to perform. We got in our outfits. We went up and waited in line. We got up on the stage to do a test run. Everything was fine. And then right after, I basically was collapsing.
You gave out. Yeah, you just straight up gave out at that point.
I could not function. I had the ambulance come and they said, your heart rate's like over 200 and you're just sitting. You're not diabetic, right? I'm like, no, I'm not. So like that entire weekend was ruined. Like that was my lowest point for like absolutely no reason, no explanation. I still don't entirely know if that
what caused it.
Yeah, like why that fully was a thing. And like even the next day I woke up with a really high heart rate. I went to the urgent care, and they're like, we don't have the tools to help you. You need to go to the ER.
You need to go to an actual ER, yeah.
So I went in, and they're like, oh, you're just dehydrated. So here, have some of this, and now you're good to go. And then as soon as I got in the car to be ready to drive back, I didn't feel good again. So clearly it wasn't just dehydration.
Yeah, it's not just the dehydration. It's got to be something with like just overexerting yourself while on that specifically, I think.
Possibly, but then like also I ended up having more issues even after the con, just regular social anxiety and like functioning and like going out as a person. And
to be fair, I think that's also explained by a bunch of other shit that was going on at the time, but I get it, you know.
I just don't. I love my gambling characters, but I am not a gambling person myself at my core, so I would just rather stay away from all possible circumstances that cause such things. But
yeah. So we fast forward back to the present time last week. We finally get up and we start packing for leaving and going to the convention. Essentially. Yeah, nothing really happened here, thankfully, until we actually got to the con.
We did get mixed up. Like, there wasn't really any clear, like, indicator of where to line up for, like, if you're paying at the door or if you're pre-reg. So we got in the pre-reg line, which was longer than the at-the-door line.
It was, like, 3 times longer, and I was like... Honestly, it made sense now that I'm like thinking about it, why that was the pre-reg line. But at the same time, I was like, why wasn't it very clearly stated between the two?
I'm gonna nitpick here, though. Where they put the line was not ideal. They just had it out in the middle of the hallway. They didn't have it in an actual
like they
room.
They couldn't have it in that room they usually did. The last time we were there, because they used that room last time.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it was rather annoying because, like, you couldn't tell if somebody was lined up or not, or...
It was really hard to get in and out of that area specifically because they had a bunch of other stuff advertised there.
Yeah, right across from it was the actual, like, fan art, vendor hall, guest hall. So, like, of course the high traffic's gonna be through this hallway, and you decide to put into the side, like, back wall of that hallway, also where people need to go to get their badges to be able to get in to those rooms and stuff. It was not ideal, I'll say. Not the best, yeah. Yeah. But at least when we were told, hey, you're in the wrong line, the person that was at the beginning of the line we needed to be in let us just get in front of them, so we didn't have to like go back and wait in line again.
Yeah.
I will say the random people I talked to this year at this con were extremely nice and super helpful compared to the last time I was there. And maybe it's because I was in cosplay as a Bakio, but man, did I get joked on.
Got some, like...
I got some joked on, but I also had some really cool people. Stop scratching my JoJo bag, Stella. I don't know why, but she really likes the holographic JoJo bag. Just paws on it all the time.
I think she likes the color of it a lot.
Maybe? I don't know. She likes to dig onto it.
Yeah, she likes to see the color change.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what I think.
I don't think she's that smart.
Wow.
I don't, because then when
Stella, do you understand color?
When I turn the camera around, she's like, I didn't do nothing, Mom. I didn't do nothing. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
I'm not doing anything.
What are you doing?
Aww.
Why are you doing that, huh?
I'm telling you.
She's trying to help. She's like, I'll help.
I'll shove this off.
I'm the
That's
one
what
that
you do
runs
here,
over
right?
Kira. I will run over Kira, not the ambulance.
Oh boy. Can't do anything. I did.
So I can't leave this bag on the floor, or I'll be woken up in the middle of the night at her going at it.
With this exact scenario, yeah.
What are you doing? I'm trying to sleep.
You're just playing.
Okay, anyway, so yeah, we got our badges, and I'll tell you guys right now, our entire experience for the con was just being in the giant room that had the...
Okay.
She bit it. Why are you
She's
biting my bag?
She's biting it.
Yeah, sure, definitely. She's pawing it to see the colors change. Explain the bite,
definitely.
𝐿.
She thinks it's tasty.
Holographic tastes so good.
Holographic. My favorite flavor.
But yeah, no, we were just in the giant room that was the guest signings, vendor hall, and artist alley. We did not get to go anywhere else inside the con. So as far as our opinion of how the con was set up and everything kind of goes only as far as that I just talked about.
Unless you were me specifically, I got to be very acquainted with the outside front area of the convention a lot.
It's nice. I'm glad they actually had tables and like sitting room.
Yeah. I was managed to like find like some decent places to sit and like kind of relax. But yeah, it turned out that in addition to like possibly hydration cramping, my oxygen control was also like really off. Was the other thing I think is causing everything that happened for me.
Yeah, you said you ran into a nurse that was like trying to help you.
Yeah. This really nice older lady with her son like came across me and was just like, "Hey, you look like you actually need help. Are you okay?"
Yeah, well, and even before that, because ARCS was good up until we actually were talking to 𝐼𝐒𝐔𝐿's voice actress, Dawn.
Yeah, as soon as we were finished with Dawn is when the first attack like kind of started at the convention.
Yeah, but she was super sweet, and everything.
She's great. I love Dawn. She's fantastic.
She happily signed our Persona 3 Reload 𝐼𝐒𝐿 edition. I believe her quote was, "That ass better not crack under pressure," is what she wrote.
Yep,
she wrote in yellow on our box.
Yep.
So, it was
very good.
It was great seeing her, meeting her. I loved it. I did not have to wait nowhere near as long for Alejandro. Of course.
The Alejandro line. Unfortunately, I only got to experience a little bit of that because, cramps happened again.
I'm actually kind of glad you didn't have to be in that line because, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So he wasn't supposed to be at his booth until 1 p.m. to sign.
Yep.
When ARCS and I got into the room, people were already lining up for him, and that was like at 11 or 10:30.
That's not
I did not get into the line until 11:30. Oh, but also shout outs to the con staff in the booth area, because they also asked 𝐼𝐒 if he was okay, and one went up to his personal room to get him some mixture to mix in his
water.
drink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that did help a bit. But yeah, I think what really brought it together was the realization that my oxygen control was like the problem this whole time too.
Yeah.
So like in conjunction with like that random lady and the con staff, thank you very much. Actually turned my entire weekend around.
Yeah, I'm super happy. Like even the same con, like I said, 6 or 7 years ago when I had my huge issue, I can always say that they definitely look out for people that need assistance if they're having any like medical, physical issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So that was good at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had a great time with Alejandro though.
Yeah, I did. While I was waiting in line, you were in and out, taking your time to help yourself.
Yeah, trying to stay calm and sane.
Yes. I believe I was in line for like 2 hours, and I was going
that
insane.
sounds about right.
I was going insane. There's no way I would be able to do Anime Expo or anything like that.
We both got 2 handcrafted purgatories.
We did. Thankfully, I'm glad I brought my headphones I usually use for work to help me with music. Otherwise, I think maybe I might have had to actually skip and not see him because but
I get it.
He was super nice too. He understood 𝐼𝐒 had problems, and he was like, well, I wish him well, and all that stuff, and told him to stay hydrated, wrote that on a print that I bought. I got a selfie with him. That my only downside is 𝐼𝐒 wasn't able to be in the selfie because of him having physical issues at the time.
The physical ailment. We'll Photoshop me in there one day, don't worry. So, and then he also wrote on the 𝐼𝐒 edition, "You're a moron." That's his favorite line, and I do like that line. It's a good line. Yeah, we're mostly letting all of them choose their own quotes, but the Shinju's voice actor only gets to write one thing.
Yeah, he gets to write that ass.
Specifically.
That's his quote. If we ever see him.
Yeah, if we ever get the chance to see him, or get him to sign it.
Yes.
I'll hold Stella. How about that?
That would be perfect.
Also, rare footage of being held. Hello, Ivy. Good to see you.
Hey, 𝐼𝐒. We're gonna move over to the merch artist stuff, but would you mind talking more about your experiences and stuff? I have to use the bathroom really quick.
Does that mean how I was in pain
for a while? No, you don't have to go into that much detail, but yeah.
Our separation was basically just me being in pain and
I don't know. The
not
weather
having
was
a good
nice,
time.
Right?
The weather was nice.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I can.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
I can schmooze with chat for a minute.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wasn't just gonna sit here idly. 𝐒𝐒𝐿, I'm so sorry. In regards to Twitch glitching, I know for a fact my ad blocker is not working at all anymore that well. So that sucks. It cut off random people's messages for no reason. That's insane. I haven't seen that happen yet, but I've also been gone for the entire weekend. And not really on Twitch at all. Twitch is bullying 𝐒𝐒𝐿 now. Yeah, that's true. Twitch bullies everyone, I think. Kind of like part of the give and take you get of getting a site like this, you know what I mean? Oh, keys on. I'm so sorry you have class. Just get through it, just get through it. It'll be fine. There's always the VOD if you really need. And of course, hello, keys on. Babe, wake up. A new Twitch glitch just dropped. Man. Kizan, I was absolutely flattered. I loved it so much. I'm surprised that I would ever get fan art ever, honestly. And this damn Dragonair escaped. But yeah, I deserve it. I appreciate the sentiment. I'll never say I deserve it myself. I'm not that person. When is the ARC's PingTuber debut on your own channel? That's a great question, isn't it? I don't know if I'm ever gonna actually get around to it, honestly. I know it'd be like fighting game centric more than anything else, and there's a lot of people that do that, and I don't know if I have what it takes to like push it somewhere, you know what I mean? I get it, that bonk is specifically for me. As long as I have fun with it. Yeah, that's true. I agree, but I'm lazy. I see all the work Labby puts into this, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'd ever get to do that. Not now, especially, I think. I'm still, like, getting myself, like, rewired to work correctly, I think is the best way to put it. Felt that in my soul. I'm glad I can be relatable at the very least. Yes, I will definitely say hi to Labby for you, Kizan. Thank you. Take care of yourself as well. And make sure you pay attention in class. Oh, man. But yeah, aside from, like, me constantly dying, the hotel scenery is always really nice. The convention center is really well... It's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it's very aesthetically pleasing. You can find some really nice, like, shots at the main fountain outside of the front convention entrance. No, school is somewhat important. I hate to admit. Trust me, from someone who did skip class, don't do it. Like, just go to class. It's better for you. Yeah, get your diploma and then do whatever you want afterward. That's the key. Just get like a nice stable diploma, essentially. A Hiki bonk would go hard. Let's see. Man, it's so hard for me to talk about it. I'm sorry. She probably had a lot more fun talking to Alejandro than I did. With anything that happened to me.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
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 My body was like, you know what you need right now?
Yeah?
A tummy ache.
Oh, no.
Bathroom has helped, so.
Also, Kizan specifically says hi.
Oh, hi, Kizan.
They are taking care of class stuff right now. They had to drop alert.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. School
Yeah.
is important.
I tried to talk a little bit about the hotel scenery and stuff, but I'm bad at explaining scenery.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a big water fountain.
Yep, I did bring up the fountain. Don't worry.
Before we got in, there were some idolus dancing.
Oh yeah, the local idol group was
As they
dancing outside as they perform nowadays.
Yep, we also ran into some hometown friendos that had came up not to attend the con, but just to like have a good time.
Just a powwow
in the area, and yeah, they were there outside watching and supporting their like outside performance as well.
Yeah, so they're also part of our local idol area group thing.
Loosely, so, yeah. Very loosely.
Yeah, loosely now.
That's a whole can of worms I am not ever wanting to dig up or open ever again.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're going to leave that book like buried somewhere else.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still some good beans out there.
That's like something we dig out 10 years from now, you know what I mean?
Oh, God. Yeah. Alejandro, yeah, I did chat with him a bit, specifically about Persona 3, like, what if he cried, you know, after finishing the game. He did. He told me the specific part that really got him, which we have not done on my channel yet. We will be getting there very close though, because I figured it'd be around that same area that always gets me, and it is.
It's probably gonna be this Sunday or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it more than likely is, unless I'm a coward.
I'll just stand behind you the entire stream at gunpoint, like just do it, just get through it.
Also might not get Also, I might not get the Nightbringer Devo card from the anniversary, and I'm sad. Do you not have any of the tickets for the exchange, Ivy? So I said screw it, and earlier today I actually did a 10 demon voucher pull, and I did get him. Speaking of, my free pull should be available right now, so I'm gonna grab my iPad.
That actually reminds me, should I spend 10 tickets for Jinglu?
Is that who you want?
I don't know. Kinda.
You're at 900. I think I'm poor and I can't pull. Oh no! There should be one more free pull before it actually ends tomorrow.
I've got a free pull, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay, fair. I've still been whiffing on Genshin and Honkai. I think I've done another 10 pull on both when I got back or before we left, and I didn't get anything.
That sucks.
Yes, I will always encourage the terrible impulsive decisions. Yeah, you will. When does it end tomorrow? For me, it says tomorrow at 2000. So that would be 8 o'clock tomorrow for me.
Man, I cracked open the server on links. That's it.
Which actually it's past 8 over on my time. So yeah, it's 9. So I will not be able to do another free pull. I might just do another manual because I'm at 90 now after this.
I see.
I just have not been lucky on the free pulls for the second banner compared to the first banner. Yeah, I'm at 90 tickets now.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. My Star Rail crashed.
Your Star Rail crashed? Uh-oh, that's ominous.
It's not good. That's a good one bit.
No, it's not. No, it is not. But yeah, I did not. Okay, so I don't have as much time to watch other live streams. But apparently, yeah, Alejandro already beat Persona 3 Reload up on his VOD channel. I'm like, dang! I didn't think of it at the time, but I meant to ask him, like, how frequently do you do the streaming, sir? Because, like, that's a chunky game. That's a chunky JRPG. I don't know how, but I'm getting the boys, like, Pokemon, and it's kind of scaring me. You're nervous at how lucky you're being, Hiki.
Yep, that's it.
I might be able to do it from the ticket exchange because you have to wake up early for school tomorrow. It makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, if I was more routine with, like, morning stuff, I think I would have also not missed as many as I did. But yes, my luck is going to go to garbage now. That's what happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I did my pull. I'll put that back for now. But yes, I didn't want to take up too much of Alejandro's time because of there were so like I was actually ahead of the line. You think waiting 2 hours is too long? If you had gotten in line after me, and especially after 1 o'clock, oh my gosh, which is how our friends were, and they were still in line.
Yeah.
And it was like 5 p.m. The vendor
Yeah,
hall
they were
closed
there
at
for a
6.
while.
They almost did not catch. They almost did not make it to him.
Yeah, they almost got screwed.
Yeah. But after I got his signature and stuff, and I went to check on ARCs, we went back in to do some purchases. I have some purchases to share with you guys if ARCs wants to talk about what we did after we left the con, because basically once we went through all of the fan art, we were done. Like, I didn't want to push him any further with the cramping that he had been having, so...
Yeah, at that point, I was pretty much done as soon as we were finally able to get out of the artist alley. I really couldn't take it anymore, and I really didn't feel like seeing anyone in my condition either. At that point, was the other big thing. We managed to see like just 1 or 2 people there, which is a little unfortunate, but I am happy we got to see someone at least.
Yeah, we did. Not everybody could go either still that we knew.
Yeah, I know a couple of my friends from card shop that they frequent work out there. They weren't there for a while. And one of them just couldn't even make it. So
And then some people just didn't even know it was happening.
Yeah.
Because, well, no, it was still around the same time, like month area as it usually is. But there's the con we're going to next month. Next month isn't its usual time to be going.
Yeah, it's a little off than it usually is.
So there was an Obey Me artist. I tweeted out their information already. And yes, I did see some Obey Me cosplayers. I saw a demon form, a Lucifer, an Asmo, and a Beal, and all 3 of them had Sheepchan. Here's the Lucifer and Asmo. So while I was outside making sure Arcs was okay. Bless them.
Yeah, I'm sitting directly off camera behind.
And then I ran into the Beal while I was waiting in line for Alejandro, and they did have a hamburger backpack, which was cute.
Yeah, that was good. Gotta have Sheepchan.
Definitely have to have Sheepchan. And then there was also a Thanatos cosplayer that called me out with the Koromaru, so I got a picture of them.
Pretty good.
Yeah. There was also chalk art happening outside. Like, you could go to a booth and get chalk art. So there's Jack Frost from Persona SMT. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that Beal I showed earlier did this chalk art of Beal and MC-chan.
Yep.
I just have a feeling that was them. Someone did a giant Sonic Knuckles and Tails chalk art.
Yeah. Absolutely good. There was a lot of good chalk art out there.
There was. Here's a DMC
Dante.
And then the Resident Evil Stars badge.
Yay.
And then just a lone flower. Hopefully it's not flowy.
Yeah, hopefully no flowy.
I'd like to think it was actually a flower Basil took care of. Because I did see Omori cosplayers. There was a Basil, a Hero, and a Sweetheart while I was roaming around. And then if y'all don't know Cat Planet Shine, she's also a VTuber. She was there. She drew a slime from Dragon Quest. Yes, cat slime. Here's also the signature from Dawn. That ass better not crack under pressure.
That ass better not crack under pressure.
I would grab it, but it's already put up and away. And then you're a moron. Stella wants out.
Oh, I'll get her for you.
And then this was the print that I grabbed from Alejandro's table. I wanted to get this one particularly because the Senpai squad. There's Mitsuru and Shinjiro in the back. So like, if we ever see Mitsuru and Shinji, we can just take this to them and ask them to also sign it. But he also had prints for like Jing Yuan and his Genshin character and a bunch of other prints that were super nice. The cat has been released. Let's see. Quickly before I actually get into the stuff we got at the vendor hall. So there's a person when I went to Anime Central, I think in 2021 or 2022. She makes super cute designs, and one of her like main series is making tea-inspired designs with an animal pun added to it. And so as we were leaving, I got another one of her t-shirts in.
Oh, yeah.
The artist is Quiescent Snow. And her new one is this Sakura Kitty design. I wore it when we had to go to Kansas City. Oh, excuse me. Well, yeah, we went to KC for my stupid IKEA misplaced order. But that's what it looks like. I've also got an Earl Grey shirt, but it's an owl, so it's called Owl Grey. And then I've got another one with a cat for Red Bean Tea. Red Azuki, I think is what it's called. The shirts are always nice, and I like the puns. So this one, though, there's a cute little design on the back shoulder that isn't on the other ones.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Arx, would you like to talk about our trip after the con over to KC on Sunday while I opened this stuff? Yeah. Well, okay, it did rain. So
it rained a bit. So
from the con to KC, I drived most of it because I wanted Arx to relax with all the cramping he was having.
Yeah, I need to take a rest.
But
at this point.
It stormed to KC and it stormed from KC to back home.
Yeah. Yeah, the drives to and from KC, for the most part, had like rain and everything, but thankfully we got through them okay.
Okay, I would like to say though, if I had to choose between driving in the snow or driving in the rain, I would rather drive in the snow because at least I can see. There were some parts on that drive there that I had the wipers all the way up and going and I still couldn't see, and that stuff makes me super nervous. But speaking of the car, we did get peaking decals. The shiny Celebi and the 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐒.
Yeah, supposedly these ones are good for up to 4 years.
I can really feel the difference when you
grab
touch
them. Yeah.
So then there's this cute mob. I've watched a majority of Mob Psycho 100. I love Mob, and it's double-sided. It's actually a car air freshener, and it smells flowery. It's like osmanthus flower. The artist did have samples, so like you could ask to see what it smelled like before you picked it up. And this is their info. Aside from doing anime and video game stuff, they also draw their own monster girls, which is amazing. They also have some spicy stuff, cute and spicy stuff. Arx actually grabbed a Animal Crossing Marshall phone strap also from them.
Yeah, it is currently on my phone at the moment. I don't know how to get a picture of that over there without actually.
Hang on, I think I have a picture because I took pictures of all the stuff we bought, but I hadn't made a
post.
I hadn't made a full post of everything, which I still need to do. But there it is. That's what he looks like. He's got a little gold leaf as a little dangly as well. And speaking of phone charms, yeah, that 𝐒𝐒𝐕𝐈 artist had phone straps of each of the main brothers.
Yeah.
So of course I got Katten. Could not resist that face.
Katten.
And then they also have stickers, and their booth was all grassified. So by touching it, I got the achievement of touching grass. I definitely went outside and touched grass.
Yeah, good job.
And then gave these little cello stickers, but they also have a sticker sheet.
Yeah.
That feels so happy to eat that burger.
Those are nice stickers.
That's how 𝐼𝐒 felt when we went to Denny's.
Yeah, I was so ready for that Denny's. That Denny's took me out, though.
What do you mean?
Oh, man. I really wanted to finish that entire burger there, but I just couldn't.
And then they actually entered this into the 1-year anniversary drawing contest for the OG 𝐒𝐒𝐕𝐈. This person, OG, this artist's OG. Kudos to that. It's super cute. Yeah, Stella be meowing. She went back in.
Yeah, she is. No, she's just yelling at me.
Oh, okay. She says, "Father, I require sustenance.
I require playtime."
Did you make sure that I have food in my bowl?
She has food.
Is there food in my bowl? Are you sure?
There's a lot of food.
Are you sure?
I fed her really well this weekend. Please trust me.
Then there was another artist that was, they sold mini prints like these, and then they also sold stickers of Pokemon and One Piece and Persona.
Yeah.
They only had prints of Persona. They only had very large prints of Persona.
Yeah.
But this is them. Jerry draws. But 𝐼𝐒 and I love the Ralts line, so we grabbed the Ralts one. But they also had like Litwick, Ghastly Gengar, Melodic, etc. And like the neat thing about their key change charms is they have the full Evol line, like as the full keychain. Ralts.
Yep.
Kirlia, and then Galator Gardevoir. So
it's nice. They're really nice.
This bundle was only $25 for the print, the keychain, and the sticker. And then 𝐼𝐒 also had to get some One Piece stickies. Robin and Sanji.
Yeah, my two favorites.
It's not that I don't like art prints, like bigger ones, but we don't really have any wall space anymore. So I've got like open spots for my book carousel that I've been putting mini prints on. So that's why we went with that instead. And then these two big things, they're both Fire Emblem, and they're by the same people. It's probably the most expensive thing we bought out of it. I also have this. I think I took this, but I didn't buy anything. Sometimes I will take pictures or cards for later.
Yeah.
Especially if like what I was looking at, they didn't have any stock of anymore.
Yeah. Of course, because you can always get something from them later too.
Yes, like some of them actually do have online shops and stuff in stock.
Yeah.
Not all artist booths though. Sadly enough, I think there was one that I had taken a picture of, and I looked online, and like their stock was nowhere near as robust as what they had while they were out at the con. So this is actually a little like mobilizer thing that will rock back and forth. This is what Arx picked out, and he's got his two favorites from Fire Emblem Three Houses, Edelgard and Hilda.
Yeah, my favorite builds are both of my two main houses, I'd say.
They are double-sided. So there's one where they're sleeping and one side where they are awake.
They're eepy, though.
Eepy. They're about to fall asleep. Yes, they are. Oh, there goes the Mound again.
Yeah, there she goes.
And then what I got is a tea time diorama little set thingy of my two favorites. But I chose the same house because I wanted them to match.
Yeah.
Even though you can mix and match better in the tea time, like
garden set.
Yeah, like it's based off of the like tea time, like actual tea time gimmick that you can do in Three Houses, where you can invite one of them out to have
a friend,
have tea.
Some friendly tea time.
There's the little pot with the snacks. And I picked my two favorites out of the Blue Lions, which is Felix. He's the one that I chose to marry when I played my first playthrough. Yeah. And then Dimitri, who is the head of the class or house, you could say, for the Blue Lions. And it also works as a ship. So, I mean, if you wanted, they did have male and female Byleth, which is the pro tag that you can pick as well. Also, here's the card. I believe we were talking to them, and they're from New Jersey, and I'm like, you went all the way from the East Coast to the Midwest. Like, damn.
They came all the way this way.
You went all the way down into nothing?
I cannot believe this.
All right, well, I'm gonna start putting them together now. That is basically all we got, but nowadays we usually avoid the actual vendors for like figures and stuff because most of the time those prices are outrageous for convenience because they're right there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So as we attended more cons, we wised up and decided to just price check if we could. I will say one of the horrible things at this con, like the location for the building for the convention center, oh my god, the cell phone like service connection is absolutely atrocious.
It was really bad for some reason. I don't know what happened this year, but
no, it's always been like that.
Hasn't it?
Yes, at that location. The other con we're going to next month has never had that issue, but
I don't feel like I've had that issue ever. Just
And anytime I tried to call Arx to make sure he was okay, like my phone would not make the ringing noise, but Arx would know that he would be getting a call and he would pick up, and like we would not hear anything on each other's sides. Like
I don't know what was up with your phone specifically. I didn't have an issue.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, no. Like whenever I got your message, I tried calling you and I got like absolutely nothing. Oof. But then your phone called me back after I tried calling you and left me a 3-minute voice message of just people walking by you.
Yeah, because I was waiting to see if you'd pick up. I was like, huh? So that's another thing, but like that's not the con's fault. That's just like the location, obviously.
Location, cell service, whatever.
It really does worry me, especially when like you're having physical issues like that I can't just like call you and make sure you're okay. Or I was trying to send pictures in the Discord and like it would not send through.
Yeah, it would not. It was pretty bad.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and put these together, Arx, if you want to talk about Saturday evening and Sunday.
So Saturday evening, we made it to Kansas City with like pretty much no trouble. We've also got led to a completely different place. Because
GPS
apparently,
is kind of whack.
No, it wasn't our GPS's fault. This was our friend's fault.
Oh, really?
Friend of the channel. He said it himself.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought maybe we had another like GPS mix-up or something.
Yeah, so we went and saw Spencer.
Yeah, sometimes he will drop in here on Twitch as Torchwood for SP. On YouTube, he's known as Spencer Presley.
And also more commonly known as the host of the Shin Megami Tensei Network.
Podcast and community.
Yeah. So yeah, we visited him. We got there pretty much with no issues outside of the minor, like him giving us the wrong address numbers. But we got there. I finally managed to get like 6 hours of sleep after finding a comfortable couch and comforter.
Facts. Nothing's better than couch surfing at a friend's compared to a hotel.
Well, yeah, sometimes a nice couch at some random person's apartment you haven't been at in forever is just way nicer than any actual bed. Especially for me. I pretty much made a living doing that exact thing for a while.
Facts. Arx has been homeless before.
Yeah, I've been around. I'm seasoned, as they say.
Seasoned.
Yeah. I don't know if it's for better or worse. I still haven't decided on that yet.
I think maybe it's made you more chill and like understanding.
Yeah, I get that. I'm pretty like, I don't know. I understand a lot of things where people are coming from, I guess.
But yes, they had moved since the last time we had seen them. Their apartment was super nice.
Yeah, their new place is fantastic. Honestly, I'm surprised it was as big as it was.
Me too.
I was a little jealous of the bathroom.
I do feel like it was bigger than their last place.
Yeah, it was really nice. Absolutely fantastic time out there. Thankfully, Sunday, we finally got around at like 11, I want to say.
You say that, but I was still laying on the couch.
Yeah, you were in like the couch mode until like 1 o'clock at least.
Yeah, that's usually how I am, guys.
Yeah, she's pretty rooted.
Oh, yo!
When she gets up and around. Sometimes just breaking and entering into a stranger's home and sleeping on their couch is better than sleeping in a hotel's bed.
Oh my
you know
God,
what?
Dude.
That's actually true given our situation we just had. I honestly would have felt safer just sleeping on the highway with the doors unlocked.
Dude, not the door unlock.
I'm dead serious.
Please, no.
At least then my first thought would be, hey, someone opened my door, just not, oh, is that glass?
Oh, the day I have to pull over and sleep in my own car is, I think, the day I decided to stop traveling.
Right. Oh, man.
But
Yeah,
yes,
it was-
why were we
it was
going to KC when we had already been in another town? That is because Moa, messed up our IKEA furniture order and accidentally placed it to pick up in KC instead of the location where the con was.
I can't believe we both made a logistics fuck up somehow.
Yeah. Okay, but we called and we were like, hey, so I like messed up my order, and they were like, oh, okay, well, let me see if there's any like, they couldn't like modify the order because it was already like confirmed for like pickup.
It's confirmed.
And they were like, actually, the furniture you ordered isn't even in stock at that location.
They just don't even have it at St. Louis. So it's like, no shit, it got sent over to Kansas City.
And they were like, let me see if they're ever getting any in stock. And they were like, yeah, no, they're actually never getting that furniture you want in, so.
I swear to God, I'm so dumb. Anyway, yeah, I cannot believe it. Yeah, it makes complete sense as to why it went there.
Yeah.
I'm so mad about that.
What?
But overall, at least it was a good thing we went. We actually ended up recovering the weekend, essentially, going into KC.
Yes.
Fuck, I hate my life. I do this all the time.
Huh? What'd you do?
Nothing. I'm doxing.
You're doxing.
I'm doxing live.
You said I've already said Casey.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
I haven't even recognized it.
It's a handful of hours to get to Casey from where we are, so it's like whatever, I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like, you think that's fine? That's acceptable? Like, hour? Like...
Spencer gets doxed all the time. That's why I said Casey.
Spencer kind of yells it out himself all the time. You're right.
So, yeah. Which side of Casey, though? That's the thing.
Yeah, are we going to the Kansas side, or are we in land?
Exactly. Wait, why are there's 3 notches in this stand here, so you could technically have 3 people? Also,
I can get 3.
Do you want them EP or do you want them awake?
EP.
Wait a second. I don't think. Well, they'd both have to face the same direction. Is that okay?
God damn it. Have them just face each other then.
That's not gay. Okay.
Shut up. What?
Okay, hang on. Let me. Anywho, yeah. So we chilled at Spencer's. He's a very hospitable guy.
Yeah, he's great. One
him
of
and
our
his
like
wife.
longest nerd friends.
They are one of very few longest nerd friends that we still stay in contact with. Pretty frequently.
And thankfully, he also helped me defeat the final boss of the weekend.
Oh, yeah! As soon as Arx fell asleep over at Spencer's place, all the cramping was gone.
Yeah.
Magical cure. Just gotta stay at an old homie's place that you haven't
Yeah,
seen
I just had to go to a friend's house, sleep for 6 hours, and be like, oh, okay, this is stopping now. All right. I just had to slow down.
Yeah. Slow down. Snork me on couch.
I'm just doing too much on the way up there.
Chat about video game stuff. Look at Spencer's nice video game collection and Persona specific stuff.
Random merchandise he's collected over the years.
All the card stuff he's recently got into as well.
Yeah, he's also like really heavy into the One Piece TCG, like I'm getting back into. And he's got a bunch of stuff that was really nice and a really nice cardboard.
Nice cardboard. I'm having issues because I haven't. Did I pull the back off on this? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm having some trouble getting the front little.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thing on. Maybe I should have done that first before putting it in the back. Put the back in. Hang on.
Yeah.
If I even can, it's pretty slotted in really nice. Oh God.
Yeah, I guess while you're trying to figure that out, like the dicing thing, I'm like not like super like I'm not super worried about it, but I understand. I also just don't want to say anything out loud a lot of the time, you know? Even
though you've flubbed up more than I have.
Yeah, that's the other thing why I don't want to start streaming is I'm gonna fuck that up constantly.
Here's a funny thing. While we were out at Spencer's, I called Arx like IRL.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you did. You looked me right in the face and said Arx. And I was like, oh? I was physically taken aback by it because I had never heard it like in my own ear out loud before without a headphone set.
Yep, I'm getting too used to talking to you just exclusively online for streams now.
Yeah, it's getting to that point, huh? I guess it just runs in your family, huh?
What? No! That's different. That's different. How dare you?
Is it?
Yeah.
The instant I joined, they started doing it to me. What are you talking about?
I have not done that to my sister, though. I would say, yeah, I'm a part of the family, like, not being able to name people the right name curse if I got my sister's name mixed up. Or her husband's, and I've not done that.
Well, yeah, thankfully their names aren't anywhere similar.
Yeah, but neither is mine or my sister's.
Yeah, but you also look the same, though.
How dare you?
Are you kidding me? Like,
no!
You're both like...
No!
You're both... The entire family takes after your mom a lot. Physically, yeah. Like.
So what? Are you gonna start mixing up my mom's name amongst me and my sister now too?
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, exactly. Now shut up. Okay, one's gonna be sleeping. Then which one do you want sleeping at the other?
I don't know. I think Hilda would definitely more likely fall asleep if I was talking at her.
Because you're that boring.
Yeah.
You're boring, and you don't want to make any jewelry.
Oh, his autism is activating.
For her. Remember, Hilda tries to coerce everyone into doing the work for her.
Yep. Yeah, she does. She's pretty crafty at it too.
Okay. Anyway, Suzuki. Onegaishimasu. Yes.
What else happened? Let's see. We got up at around 11. Didn't actually get active until 1 though. We ended up running around to check a couple of card places because I was looking for the One Piece decks that came out recently, and to no avail there. And then we went and acquired some insanely good food, actually. I completely blew the Denny's
out of the water.
Friday, out of the water. This place was great. Big ups to local ramen places.
Oh yeah, it was really good. And also just because we've not had any local
their beef bowl was so good.
Noodles or anything in quite a while.
Yeah, their beef bowl was so good. Like, I was so happy with it.
I had veggie ramen with egg.
Yeah, veggie ramen.
And then we also had onigiri. It's the first time we ordered onigiri at a restaurant too.
Yeah, their crispy pork onigiri was really good. It's speaking of perfect like places to go to have a really authentic like Japanese experience.
Mm-hmm.
We got to sit at the bar and everything. It was great.
Also, the guy that like greeted us was also chill because he was wearing like what was it, a 20th anniversary Sonic Symphony t-shirt?
It was the Sonic Symphony t-shirt, and I was like, dude, you son of a bitch, you went. As soon as I saw him, I was like, that shirt's crazy, and he just laughed.
All right, your little rocker is done.
Yay, the rocker's done.
Let me see if there's a better way for me to get in on this.
Oh
God,
boy.
it's so close. Okay. But yeah, it just moves back and forth. Bloop.
It just rocks.
It just rocks. Rocking them to sleep. Snork me. Even though both Arcs and I bought Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I think for this sleep rocker, they also had Genshin characters as
They did have Genshin ones also, yes.
And then if you don't want the actual stage, they will also sell the charms, like the double-sided charms individually,
yep.
Yes. Yep. Boop, boop. But yeah, no, that guy was also chill because he was like, so we were like off and on talking about Persona 3 Reload. And then and we start talking about Maiko's social link without naming her, and he just rolls up and he's like, "Are you guys talking about Maiko?"
Are you guys talking about Maiko, the little orphan, the little divorce girl? I'm just like, yes, we are.
How does some random person remember her and they're like able to remember that and completely out of context and get
the two characteristics between that character are.
That guy was so chill.
He was great. That guy was fantastic. Oh man, just service was spectacular. The food was perfect. I got to have a glass bottle Coke even. That was something I ain't had in a while.
Mexicoke.
The Mexicoke, you're right.
Mexicoke. I can also vouch the leftovers were good because I had mine and Arcs' leftovers. They reheat really well.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the beef bowl was delicious. I couldn't finish all my rice, but man, the meat was very tender and juicy.
Took the rice. I'm gonna keep that on there.
To be fair, I'm a pretty hard sell on rice, honestly. Like, my rice has to be pretty specific.
I mean, you're kind of picky in general, so I'm
yeah,
not surprised. But you did eat that rice.
That rice was really good, yeah. It was like mostly steamed and a little like soggy, but it was really good though.
Can't go wrong with green onions. I'm actually surprised you ate it because of green onions being in there.
I love green onions.
You do? You just don't like any other?
I eat other onions too.
Okay, so then it's just peppers you don't like.
Yeah, I don't like peppers. I don't like the taste of green peppers. It's too overpowering.
I think that's another thing that kind of just throws me off is like green onions are kind of like prominent in their flavor as well, but you don't like green peppers.
Green onions taste so much different. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, so they're potent, but they don't taste like potent ass. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like the best way to put it is like if you put like green peppers on like half of a pizza, you're still gonna taste the green peppers on the other side. Is the problem with green peppers, in my opinion? Okay. I still taste it. Like
yeah, you've pulled that out. You've pulled that example out before.
It's the most common one I can think of, honestly. Because it's like it's one of those foods you'd obviously share with someone, you know, and like it would still infect the other half.
Infect, dude. Come on, that's how
I see it. That's how I see it. I really don't like green peppers.
Well, you should be thankful that I'm considerate for you because I like having green peppers on my pizza, but as soon as I found out, I stopped ordering that when we share.
Yeah, you haven't had green peppers in a while, actually.
No, I haven't
at all, which is funny because usually we get like a separate pizza now. Yeah, so.
Back when we would go for more of the cheap kind of pizza to split.
The Caesar split, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in fact, I'm serious. That's the word I'd put for it. My dad used to eat them whole too, so. That might be where I was like,
When you did that one recipe where it was like you hollowed out the green pepper and you put like taco meat in with the cheese and stuff, that was good.
Yeah, I bet it was really good because I made it.
Oh wow.
I'm joking.
But I don't know. Would you still count that as eating it whole?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Like I mean, like not cooked. Like he would just like eat them.
Oh, not cooked. Okay.
Yeah, like not like that. Like
yeah, all right, I got you.
I tried it one time because of him, and I was just like, "Oh, this is awful. What is wrong with you?"
All right. Did you say we didn't find any of the One Piece deck you were looking for?
Yeah, we did not find the One Piece deck anywhere in town, of course.
We did buy more Pokeballs, so we now have all of the kind of Pokeballs available.
I'm actually really happy we found the rest of that Pokeball set. I was worried I was going to have to live my life without a quick ball.
I love them, but they dent so easily.
They do. They're literally sheet metal, so...
I'm like, dang it. Some of them kind of got dents in them on the way back home.
Yeah, but I still love them.
They're
better than the $100 like
they're sitting on the floor right now. Look at them balls.
You're the one who put them on the floor.
Look at them balls. It's because I got to figure out where to put them over there.
Yeah, exactly. In my opinion, they're better than the $100 replica things. You know.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely like $85 cheaper.
Yeah, they are, and you get cards out of them.
Yeah. So we did. Oh, these are a little loose. I need to put the little handmade
the rubber
stabilizers in.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think I put the Streets of Rage 4 keychain on my keys. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I saw I've had it laying here for the past like week and a half, so.
Yeah, I dug it out and made sure that you had it.
Yeah. Yeah, outside cards, the ramen place.
Well, we did go to Kung Fu Tea.
We did go to a Kung Fu Tea because they were running their Peach Showtime collaboration.
And we don't have a Kung Fu Tea here. Another thing we don't have. Kung Fu Tea. We do not have.
Yep, unfortunate. But thankfully we did get it. We even got a free little like cup holder bag. We weren't expecting at all.
Yeah. Hang on, I took a picture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Stella sniffing it. There.
Oh boy.
There's the bag.
Yeah.
All she did was sniff. She did not jump into the bag.
Try and get in it.
Sad. She sniffa and she walk away.
Big sniffa and walk away.
But yeah, this was that's the back of it. That's the front. You get it, I think they're very peculiar on when they give you the bag, because we ordered 4 drinks, and supposedly you're supposed to get 1 bag every 2 drinks, but I think I think you specifically have to order the bubble milk tea drinks for them to work, because 2 of them were regular tea and the other 2 were boba. But
yeah, I think that's what it is.
I actually ordered a regular tea. I ordered their peach oolong with, they had aloe shavings in it.
You're the one who did it.
What do you mean I'm the one who did it?
Nothing, I'm joking.
I think me and Spencer ordered the regular. And
I think so too, yeah. And then me and Mary ordered the Peach Showtime Bobas.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. I think you're right.
So, yeah, and then the Pokeballs contained these cards. I actually got a Celebi card, and I like Celebi, so I'm glad I got Celebi. And now I have both versions of Volo as well.
Yeah.
So, and then I also pulled out a Crown Zenith booster pack on the way up on our trip, and I got a full art card Mareep to go with the Poochyena and Duskull that we've pulled before.
The nice illustration rare from the set, yeah.
Yeah, so all in all, that was nice.
Yeah. Overall, we had a great time. After the boba, we pretty much left.
Yeah, because we got our furniture and we had to head out.
Yeah, we really need to get home.
I don't like driving in the dark.
Yeah, so thankfully I was able to take over from this point on, for the most part.
I was like, I think I drove the last hour.
You did drive the last hour.
It was the worst time to drive too, because
I'm so sorry.
As soon as we got into town, it was like torrential rain.
Torrential downpour just happening from the storm earlier, yeah.
You thought you were safe because you were home. No, you aren't.
Sorry. You did knock out that last hour really fast, I'll give you that.
Thanks, because I wanted to get my ass home.
Yeah, I did too, so
right.
Thank you for taking over. I was just tired.
Here's the perfect tea time
Yay.
diorama with Dimitri and Felix.
Yay! Yippee!
I'll post pictures of the IKEA furniture. We almost have it all set up. I'll post it in the Discord. Everything's pretty much set up. I think I'm gonna put the diorama down there with the Fire Emblem figures we have, because we've moved a lot of the Persona stuff into it.
Yeah.
We bought a glass case cabinet to fit the rest of our excess Persona figures.
Yeah.
And then we moved some of the other figures we had not behind casing in there as well. So we have a small little Fire Emblem corner too now.
Yay.
But yeah.
Yay indeed.
Yeah, like Ark said, all in all, despite the damn hotel. Stupid drivers. All in all, it was a very good trip.
Health.
Yeah, and your physical health. Trip. Yes.
I had a fantastic time. Like, even though part of my trip was spent agonizing pain, I had a really good time out. I really needed something like this, I think.
Yeah, I'm glad. I always have a lot better time traveling when Arx is with me.
Yeah, that's what you always tell me, and yeah, I'm glad we got to go out together again.
Yeah, I just feel safer and more comfortable with you, my buddy, my significant other.
Yeah. My buddy old pal. My ride or die. Your ride or die, yeah.
My skate fast or eat ass.
Skate fast and eat ass, yeah.
Yep.
That's us. We're skating fast, all right. I'll say that.
Yeah. Hopefully, never to eat ass.
I mean,
unless it's really good, but
there's good asses out there, from what I understand. So
yeah. Well, just have to happen upon it someday. I'm very picky.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's some underlying intonations I would rather not be stuck with. You take that back right now.
You were just kind of dragging me along into the bit, all right?
Picky ass eater.
Picky ass eater, exactly, Geeky.
I won't lie. I do have a standards. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, overall, trip well done. We got back at like 9 o'clock or 10. I don't remember exactly because I had to stop so many times. I had to piss so much on this trip. It's insane.
Man was exercising the body armor out of his body.
Yeah, I was literally just like purging it from my system at this point. Like that's literally what was happening.
Oh my gosh. Like for every time he had to, like every time I needed to pull over to personally like take a break or use the bathroom, we would have pulled over like 5 or 6 times for arcs by then.
Yeah, but yeah, it was crazy. Whenever I did get to drive, I did have to pull over a lot. Yeah, just not a good time.
Hey, we made it. We are live.
Yeah, we're alive. We made it.
We had a story to tell too.
Yeah.
Ironically, not really much about the convention itself. Just
honestly, I'm glad we didn't have a lot to complain about with the convention. You know what I mean?
Yes, I feel you there. Yeah.
I'd have been so pissed if the con sucked too.
Yeah, I just find it ironic. Like, I told my supervisor this: we paid money to get in to pay more money, and now we're like, we are hurting for it, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, and we'll figure it out. We've got good news. We've had good news recently. We're on the up and up right now.
Yeah, so. It was 100% worth it too. Like I wouldn't have trade what happened.
I agree.
Yeah, it had been a really long time since we'd seen some people. I was super happy to see them. Meow. 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 What a butt.
What a picky butthole. Come on.
Stella's a butt munch.
She's trying to play with me now.
That's our story for our con that happened over the weekend.
That's the con experience.
We will have another con experience for you guys within a month's time because we're going to another con. So
honestly, I'd like to be done with the talk in 35 minutes or something like that. Please let this one not be that eventful.
Yeah, not horrific.
It's just I don't know if I want to do that again so soon, you know?
I get you. But okay, not that this is not on the con itself, but I feel like every time we've gone up to that location, something has had to happen.
Something has gone happen.
Yes.
Something happens every time we're out there. It's something else. That place is cursed in some way. I feel like it happens anytime I go out there by myself too. Like it's not just us.
Oh.
It happened to me before when I was playing fighting games on the regular and card games.
It just comes with the territory of that area.
I guess. It has to. That person from Jersey felt at home. That's probably why they were in the area.
Wait, I think they're gonna be at the con next month too, because they were like, "Come say hi."
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm just talking shit.
I got you.
They'd probably agree with me.
Yeah. I can see that.
Oh god.
That's it for show and tell. We are gonna go back to our regularly scheduled wheel spinning today.
Yeah, god, what? We got 4 options today?
Yeah, it's the usual. Honky, Hades, Engage, 14. Until I decide to add something else on there.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Hades, honestly. I did have fun watching it last time.
Oh, you watched me choke? You had fun watching me choke?
Hey, I have fun watching everyone choke, okay?
I get you. There's always something. Yeah, I feel that, Yule.
There always is. It just depends on where you go to.
I can at least say the con we're going to next month, I'll be more comfortable. I'm more used to it. I'm more used to that one's shenanigans, I would say. Unless they completely changed things. Unless they completely changed stuff after COVID, but...
Yeah, right. That's like our stomping ground from back when we were doing this on the regular, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's where we always went to. That was our annual.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to switch gears here. Thank you all if you are needing to check out after all of that. We did get into it longer than I thought we would.
There was a lot to talk about, honestly.
There was, yeah. But also, I feel like we like to yap when we get yapping. We don't stop yapping and we don't stop yapping.
We don't stop yapping and they don't stop yapping.
So let me spin.
No one likes 𝐒𝐿𝐒 anyway.
I kind of do, but I feel like there are some better. Oh, it's 14 time.
Fuck, dude, I was.
What?
I was one of the doctors, actually. I needed to go to the bathroom.
I figured. I thought you needed to take a dumpy.
I've been waiting. Actually, I was really hoping it was going to be 14 for the first one.
I've been waiting to take a dumpy, said Arx.
Shut up, I'll admit it. I don't care. One of my favorite characters in One Piece is a poison shitting man. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the first One Piece deck, that's his like power. He's got the poison fruit and he's just like constantly in diarrhea.
Power of noxious poop.
Yeah, like it's the best way to explain it. Okay, he's had too much Chipotle. He's the owner of like the biggest world government jail in the world. And he's just pissed off all the time because he can't stop shitting.
It's not the fruit's fault. I think the stress of having like the largest like jail in existence might be the reason for the diarrhea, not the fruit.
Okay, but the fruit doesn't help because he's made of the poison. Do you get his like problem here? You know how Luffy's made of rubber? He's made of poison shit essentially.
Hello, Phantom. We just got done telling everybody about the con experience. But,
yeah. Okay. On that note, if you do want to spin for your game, we can do 14 after I'm done.
Okay, so you want me to spin again to give you an hour to take a spooky dookie?
Yeah, give me a little time to use the bathroom facilities real quick.
Okay, we will do 14 when Arx gets back. What are we gonna do in the meantime? What are we doing in the meantime? Oh my god.
Wow.
I was like, wait a second. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna do honky for a bit then. I did get on and do my dailies. I
did too before my game crashed, so.
I guess we're gonna do a bit of Pinnaconi. Pinconi. Pinoni.
It's Star Rail, gang.
It's Star Railin'. Okay, let me
let's go, gamers.
Switcheroo. I guess Arx, just mute yourself and then
mute myself.
Yeah. While you're taking your
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want me to just like come back on commentary whenever I get back, I guess?
Yes. Cause I think whenever you come back is when we'll switch over instead of doing the 2 hours thing because I don't want to
It's kind of late.
Yes, I don't want to stay up too late.
Okay, you know what? That totally works for me. As usual, might take me a minute, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.